What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, oh my god, is this really a thing? Is this, whose idea was this? Someone needs to be arrested. Seriously. Okay, it's not a person, it's not a band, it's a thing. So making its debut on the channel tonight. I don't believe this. We have AI, it's AI, okay? We have AI me, AI David Heretic. Yes, indeed. How about that? AI me making its debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Brett Park, and this is actually Brett's prioritized request for the month of July for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Brett. Hope you enjoy the show. Brett wanted to see me react to this. I don't know how I feel about this. This is like going to a funeral and seeing your own body in the casket. It's kind of an out-of-body experience. It's kind of creepy. We have AI David Heretic, and apparently this is a song that AI wrote and AI performed. I can personally vouch this was not me. An AI tune called Woke Up Late, Still Shredding Fate.
Because what is reality?
That title. I'm sorry. That title alone. I would never write a song with a title like that. That just sounds cheese. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. I want to be very clear. I did not write this and I did not record it. This is an AI thing, so I had nothing to do with it. Having said that, there's always a possibility that I may have heard this in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start watching this and I start listening to it and I go, you have got to be kidding me. I've heard this before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have a lot I already want to say, but I'm gonna save it all for the review. There's a ton to discuss. We could be here for an hour. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked that this is an hour-long video, because I have a lot to say about this. Let's see, this was posted by Sultan the. Yeah, not the Sultan. No, Sultan the. Make sure we keep those two entities separated. And the video has 5 views. Well, that's a little foreboding. It's a little frightening. Only has 5 views. Yikes. Okay, well, is it that bad? I don't know. I guess we're going to wait and see. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. I am absolutely terrified. Yes, I'm stalling. But let's get to it, all right? Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know if I am or not, man. I am absolutely petrified. But let's get those fingers up. Help me out here, folks. I need your power. I need your support here, okay? Please make my finger do it, okay? Just grab my arm. There we go. A little more. Because here we go. All right, here we go. This is an out-of-body experience, man. It really is. AI David Heretic woke up late, still shredding fate. I'm terrified. I am absolutely petrified at what we're about to hear. Okay, look, maybe this is great. Maybe it's amazing. Okay, I'm looking at this all wrong. Maybe this is going to be amazing. Maybe this is going to just absolutely blow my skirt up. This is going to be absolutely up my alley. I don't know. Okay, it's AI. Okay, AI has gotten better over the years. We'll have to see, I guess. Oh boy. All right. Let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Yeah, tell them. Because here we go. All right, here we go. Dude. A little light for what I would write. Okay. Not bad.
Woke up late, slip back again. Try to stretch to solve the pain.
What?
Control, but the tone is hot. Looked in my face, forgot what I forgot. The guitar screamed like my wife this morning. Something harder than my knees on the floor. Till now, that's just the vibe. Still watching slow, but I'm alive. Baseline mania. This world won't fade.
This is awful.
I can't say it. Crank it up, don't fight the spine. In this metal mess, I still feel fine.
I'm disturbed. I'm appalled. I feel attacked. I feel slightly like I feel insulted. I don't sound anything like that when I sing. Nothing like that. Oh God, when it goes up into the upper register with a head voice. Oh God, it thins out, gets weak. Ooh. Oh. I would never write a song like this. It's too light. It's too upbeat. It's too. I don't know how to describe it, but it's not my style. I absolutely would not write something like this. The lyrics make zero sense. Just absolute nonsense. Oh God. Somebody actually made this. Somebody actually took time out of their day to create this. I do not understand. I absolutely do not understand this.
Fingers flying like my hair used to.
Still does.
Missed a note that's just dude. Eggs on mass.
Jesus.
Dogs gone wild, but the grandkids bang their heads and smile.
What grandkids? I don't have any grandkids. I don't have any kids.
Always my happy place. Headbangs once, now I need a break.
Oh no, that's not how it works. Oh my
No
God.
plans just bright. Chalk my big but save my side. Metal storm, melody support.
Knee support? Who needs that?
Little short.
The flat 5. Yeah. Tritone. I mean, it's not bad. It's not really my style.
Sandals crash like my morning ball.
God.
Still shines from 90, but still feel 20 inside.
Just longer. Still got a minute.
Turn it up, let the metal flow. Ages just tick by. Baseline mania, loud and proud. Free and lost should still shake the crowd.
Wow. I have no words, but at the exact same time, I have a lot I want to say. Oh, yes. And I'm going to say those things. Oh, don't worry. Oh, no, don't you worry. I have a lot to say, and I'm going to say all of it in the review. You better listen. You can take that to the bank, and you can deposit it. You don't have to worry about that check bouncing. No, you can take an advance on that check. Oh boy. Okay. Let me get everything I want to say in order, and I'll see you in the review. And oh, Nelly, you better believe we're going to talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was AI David Heretic with a tune entitled Woke Up Late, Still Shredding Bait. This was a request from Brett Parks, and this was actually Brett's prioritized request for the month of July for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Brett. Hope you enjoyed the show. There is a lot that I want to say, and I'm going to. And we may be here for a while. I know we've only been here for like 15 minutes or so. You all might want to get comfortable. You all might want to get something to drink. You all might want to get something to snack on, because we're going to be here a while. I guarantee you. The first thing I want to discuss is how in the world did this come to be? I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea. I didn't think, and I still don't believe for 1 second, that I'm popular enough on YouTube to have this happen. You don't see other reactors getting this done to them. You just don't. So I'm not sure if this is the result of some mega fan, or if this is the result of someone I really ticked off. I'm not sure, but I'm positive it's one of those two. It's gotta be. There's no way this was done by just some casual fan. Either this is someone with a vendetta, or this is someone who just thinks I'm the greatest in the world, and I'm just, folks, I'm not. I'm really not. Whenever someone is in the public eye, there's always going to be spoofs. There's always going to be jokes. I mean, look at Saturday Night Live. How many times have they, poked fun, or not just Saturday Night Live, but look at late night talk shows. Look at like the Tonight Show. Look at the Late Show. How many times are politicians and celebrities made fun of? All the time. All the time. They're cannon fodder. Okay. It's easy pickings. It's low hanging fruit. Again, I don't feel like I'm in that. I don't feel like I belong in that conversation of people, but apparently somebody does. Whether it be from a positive standpoint or a negative standpoint, somebody thought enough of me to make this. And I know people are like, DH, you need to have a sense of humor about this. Easier said than done when it's you. You know, I've said that many times about many celebrities, about many politicians, about many actors, about many musicians. You just have to have a sense of humor about it. And then I'm faced with it. Now, it's one thing to have a band make a parody. It's another thing to have AI do it. Like if you're gonna poke fun at someone, if you're going to, you know, if you're gonna poke the bear, if you're gonna shake the tree and see what comes loose, I have no problem with that, but do it yourself. Don't rely on some computer AI generating program to do it for you. You know, it just seems, I hate to say it, but it just seems kind of lazy. I know the next thing people are going to say, well, what about the hiss one? What about the hiss AI you did? That was cute. That was cute. It was adorable. You know, it had entertainment value for that reason. Watching this video, there was nothing entertaining about the video itself. So it was relying completely on what was written as far as the song and what was programmed as far as the song goes. And I want to be very clear that this is AI, okay? This is not real people playing real instruments or a real person singing the real song. It is all 100% computer generated. So, do I take musicianship into account? Absolutely not. Do I take songwriting into account? Not really, because nobody really wrote it. An AI program wrote it. So, I mean, there was input put in. Follow these parameters. Here are the parameters. I'm going to program them in. Now write a song. You know what the sad thing is? And I hate to say it, and I really hope this doesn't come to pass. We could be looking at the future of songwriting. We could be looking at the future of recording. If you really think about it, all you have to do is enter a bunch of parameters, fill in a bunch of integers, put in some information, set in some guidelines, hit enter, and the next thing you know, you have a song. That's already mixed, already recorded, already, you know, red label ready. That's terrifying. If you really think about it, this could, and I really hope I'm wrong about this. This could be the end of the music industry as we know it. It could be. Why hire a band to record an album when you could do it with AI? Why form a band in the first place when you could just do it all through AI? Record an album all done through AI and publish it. It's not hard to publish. It's not. All you need is, you know, a little financial backing to publish it. Just distribution, on the other hand, you're going to need a distributor for sure. But at that point, sell the rights to a publishing company and they will handle it, you know? And you get a big chunk of money. That's what really terrifies me, is this is a reality. This could potentially happen. I hope to God it doesn't. Because if it does, man, it's just another example of the downfall of our society as human beings to machines. Skynet's taking over, baby. You just watch. I do see the humor. I just wish the humor was more accurate. There were some things that made me chuckle. There were some things that made me laugh. And then there were some other things I was like, that's not accurate. That's not how it went down. Like the thing with my neck, you know, head banging too hard. That's the joke. Everybody was the joke. Oh, you've been head banging too hard, Dave. No, the reality is I broke my neck grappling years ago, a long time ago, and I didn't even realize it. I was grappling, and I had my opponent in my guard, and he proceeded to pick me up by the shoulders and drive me neck first into the mat. Now I know you're going, well, mats will protect you. Mats are an inch thick, and they're foam, and they're foam rubber. And I hate to tell you this, with enough force, you could break bones very easily on that mat, and that's exactly what happened. My C5 vertebrae, no, not my C5, my C6, suffered a compound fracture, split right in half, and it's a miracle I didn't get paralyzed from that. And I had no idea. It didn't hurt because the adrenaline was going at the time. I felt no pain. He heard it. I heard it. We both heard it. I felt the crunch. I heard the crunch. He heard the crunch too, because he immediately let go of my knees and he was like, whoa, are you okay? And I was laying on my back going, I don't know. Let's find out. And I wiggled my fingers, wiggled my toes. I could feel everything. Nothing was tingling. And I said, maybe I just, cracked my neck a little bit. Cool, let's go. And I grabbed him, pulled him back in my guard, and we started rolling again. Little did I know that I had a compound fracture. I had no clue. It wasn't until I started losing feeling in my arm years later, because the neck fused, all the muscles in my neck started to seize and started to fire and started to tense up to protect the broken bone. Now, the good news is the bone fused perfectly. My neck muscles, boy, they protected that and they immobilized it better than any surgeon could. My surgeon actually said, he looked at the vertebrae and he said, your bone fused beautifully. We couldn't have done it better with surgery. That's amazing. The bad news, however, was because the muscles had been firing for months like that, they didn't realize that the neck they didn't realize that the vertebrae had fused and it had healed, and there was no longer a need to keep firing. The neck muscles just kept pulling against each other and yanking and pushing against each other, which unfortunately led to spondylosis and spondylitis, and it ended up making some of the discs in my neck bulge out and get damaged over time. So I needed to have disc replacement surgery. That's why I was wearing the neck brace. It's because I had surgery to replace one of the discs that had just become damaged beyond repair. The plan originally was to replace 2 discs. That was the original plan. But when they actually cut into me and they went inside, they saw that one of the discs that had to be replaced without question. The one between the C5 and C6, that one absolutely had to be replaced. That was the worst. The one between the C5 and C4, they were thinking they were going to have to replace it, but as it turns out, it just had to be, pushed back in. So that's what they did. It wasn't all lacerated. It wasn't all damaged. It wasn't necrotic tissue. The disc between 5 and 6, that was necrotic at that point. It was dead tissue, just sitting there festering. So it was useless. So now I have an artificial disc in my neck. That's why I was wearing the neck brace, not because I was headbanging too hard. A lot of inaccuracies in the lyrics. I probably would have found it more humorous if they had been more accurate, I'll be honest with you, because the ones that were accurate, I chuckled at. I was like, yeah, that's funny. That's true. That's accurate. I don't know, man. I shouldn't feel attacked. I know there's part of me that should feel honored. I mean, I should feel honored about this. Someone took the time, thought I was important enough to take the time to create an AI song about me. I should feel honored about that. I really don't. Number one, I don't think I'm important enough to do that about. That's number one. Number two, I do feel a little attacked, if I'm being honest. But taking everything into account when it comes to the song, for the record, I would never write a song like that, ever. That is just absolutely not my style. But somebody programmed an AI program to write a song like that. But again, here's the trade-off. It's AI. It's not a person. I can't really give credit for songwriting as a result. I mean, the song is catchy, I guess. I guess the song has hook. Maybe not from a lyrical standpoint, but from a chord progression standpoint. But again, nobody wrote it. An AI program did. So, taking everything into account here, I'm going to give a score for the overall experience, which unfortunately was not great. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that experience a 4.4. Yeah, 4.4. Look, I don't take any pleasure in giving low scores, but that's absolutely the score I felt that deserves. I've already told you pretty much all the reasons why.
Why?
Just for clarification, a 4.4 would translate to a not very good scale rating. It's not terrible. It's not horrible. It's just not very good. And let's be honest, the main reason for that is because it's an AI generated song. It would also get 2 out of 5 stars and I can't believe this part, a C- letter grade. Yeah, we're not even down the D's. I mean, it's a 4.4 and it's still getting a C- letter grade. Wow. But yeah, I wasn't terribly impressed with this. Like I said, I do have a sense of humor about it. And the things that were accurate, I chuckled at. The things that were inaccurate, I just sat there and scratched my head going, that's not accurate at all. The vocals were cringe, dear Lord. I do not sound like that when I sing. I absolutely do not. I'm glad I do not sound like that. It was cringe. It was absolutely cringe. I wonder the parameters for the program. I wonder if the programmer said make the vocals cringe as possible. I wonder if that's even a possibility, because if it was, and that was a parameter, and that was what was looked for, then congratulations, you did it. You made that. So there's that. In closing, listen, I have never ever criticized a gold tier member or a silver tier member for requesting something. And I'm not going to start now, okay? I am not criticizing Brett for requesting this. Listen, he is paying through the nose to get this. For whatever reason, I'm sure for Brett, it was to watch me squirm. I'm sure it was. And I actually squirmed quite a bit during this. And listen, when you're a gold or silver tier member, or even a bronze tier member, you are absolutely free to request whatever you want. You can request, you want me to watch a video of, 2 dogs running around in a circle sniffing each other's butts? Okay, fine, I'll react to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I'll react to it if that's what you really want to see me react to. And I've always prided myself on that. I'll react to whatever it is you guys want, as long as it won't get me banned from YouTube, and as long as it's in good taste. But at the same time, I got a question. Why would you want to request this? Other than to watch me squirm. And listen, Brett, if that's the case, if that's what you wanted to get out of it, I hope you got your money's worth. I really do. But I know I personally, I didn't enjoy it. I know I didn't enjoy it. It's an AI program song, so there's really nothing to talk about as far as a technicality standpoint or a songwriting standpoint. There's not even real musicians. So anyway, a 4.4. There is some comedy in there. I wish it was more accurate. If it had been more accurate, the score would have probably gone up. Yeah, overall, it's not very good. And that's why I'm giving it the not very good score of a 4.4. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 4.4, which is a not very good scale rating, 2 out of 5 stars, and a C, believe it or not, it's passing a C- letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.